From unemployed locals to foreign investors and Africa's richest men, many people in Nigeria are investing in rice farming. The reason is that domestic rice prices have more than doubled in the last 2 years due to an import ban and a dive in the Nigerian currency. At the same time, the government is subsidizing tractors, mills and fertilizers, as well as arranging cheaper loans to boost production with considerable success.
If I get 80 bags, maybe at that time, I sell in 1 bag for 5,000, 4,500 to 6,000. So about last year, at least I spent about 500,000 because of the inflation. So I sell in 1 bag about 10,000 to 11,000. So I got about 300,000 profit.
Mohammed took up growing rice 3 years ago to help fund his university studies in Bauchi. When he finished last year, he opted for a career in the field rather than in architecture. But the drive to cut an annual food import bill of $20 billion has run into the kind of problems that have long bedeviled Nigeria's efforts to build up an economy outside its dominant oil industry. Despite rice growing being a government priority, many farmers still work with their bare hands in fields in Gadao, in the country's northern Bauchi state, and lack irrigation channels. Mills are often ramshackle, while poor roads make getting the crop from the main growing fields in northern Nigeria to consumers in the south difficult and costly. Nigeria has imported 110 mills which remove grit in the process, but most farmers still go to villages to handle their rice with homemade machines. The rice boom has also drawn large-scale investment from Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, and foreign firms to supply the huge market of 190 million people who consider rice to be an important part of their diet, used in popular recipes like jollof, a type of spicy fried rice. Nigerian growers also struggle to meet quality standards set by foreign agribusinesses, with consumers complaining about having to extract grit from the rice, which is on sale in local markets.
The problem with the local rice is the stone. But if basically it has been destoned, it tastes better than the foreign rice. So if I'm in a hurry, I prefer the foreign rice because of the stone. There are no stones. But if I have all the time, I'll always prefer the local rice because it is more tastier.
Larger investors hope Nigeria will not repeat the mistakes of the past by losing interest in domestic food production if and when global oil prices pick up again, helping the naira to recover and making imports cheaper.